Joined now by Karl Schilling. He's the founder of the Advocacy Group. Karl, always a pleasure having you on the program.
It's great to be with you, Don. Thanks so much. Happy New Year for everybody.
Same to you. Now, you've taken on a noble cause of helping middle-class people become millionaires. Tell us about that.
Well, Don, what we did, the concept really is this. Everybody talks about reducing debt, which we live in a government that has no intentions of reducing debt, right? So nobody needs to worry about that. We also have financial professionals talk to people about saving money, saving more so they can, whether it's 401k or whether it's some other form of savings. If people could save more, they would save more. They don't need an education to do it. So it dawned on me that the real issue is more income. Everybody needs more income. Mostly people only think in linear terms. So to them, that means a job. It means another job. It means I work 2 jobs or I work 3 jobs. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about creating income by creating business, being a little bit entrepreneurial. It doesn't mean you have to leave your existing job. It means you just need to increase your income. And by so doing, you're able to create the tools and the mechanisms that allow you to create financial independence.
Well, the internet has really made this possible for everyone, hasn't it?
Absolutely. And to give you an idea, if you're thinking out of the box, first of all, you can use 401k funds, your own retirement funds, bet on yourself. You can create a business by buying a franchise. You can create your own business. I'll give you an example. I was talking to a young man in one of the home improvement stores, and he came in. He was looking around doing some stuff. Said he did pressure washing, and needed some flooring for himself. So I had asked him. I said, "Look, do you see a lot of people when you're out pressure washing? You see homeowners?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, you could have another business by just speaking to the people about their needs with flooring, housing, roofing, whatever it is, the projects. And then you could take that project down to a home improvement store, make a relationship with one of those people, get the bids, put the bid on your own paper, charge 10% for being the middleman, and you got yourself a business."
That's remarkable. Did he take your advice?
Well, yeah, no, he was amazed. He never thought about it. And I told him, it's sitting in front of you. You've got the people. They're all in front of you. But it's only that you're looking at the one purpose that you have that person. You know what I mean? I mean, people have needs. And people out there who are serving people, they don't consider the cross-selling and the upselling, the ability to bring other solutions to people by simply finding those solutions themselves and even outsourcing it.
What do you say to a person who says, I have such a busy schedule with home and family and job, I just don't have time to start a business?
Well, what I really say is that you can find your life balance and still have a business. Because a lot of times you can get a business that matches what you do on your job. Like take those home improvement people. You see what I'm saying? I mean, they're working 40 hours a week. They're in a home improvement side, but they're not doing anything outside their job. Now, they may want to do more home improvement to bring it into their job, but why do that when they can create an additional income on their own by doing the same work they're doing in-house?
It's basically the old adage, knuckle down and work a little bit harder, right?
Yeah, and working harder doesn't always mean more hours. Sometimes working smarter, can be done in even less hours. But people have a wealth of opportunity surrounding them, and it bothers me. We're living in a society, Don. We're a little older. We grew up in a society where you could modestly trust your government, modestly. But now it doesn't make a difference what side of the aisle we're talking about. The government is not here to help people. Okay, they're here to enrich themselves, sadly, and they're here to make life tougher. So really, it's tough. People have a tough time. I realize that. But there's so much opportunity, and we don't need to be mired in mediocrity. We don't need to be pushed down. We need to have the ladders to climb up, and pull people up. That's what we need to do through the individual into the society. And that's what I'm about, Don. That's why I wrote the Middle Class Millionaire Plan. I just want people to be individual, do as much as you can do yourself, helping others and pulling others up with you, and then the society wins and you win.
You're absolutely right about the government. I mean, one side's corrupt, the other side has no spine whatsoever.
And both of them are enriching themselves. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't have You can't have an average American citizen taxpayer having a $250,000 debt that doesn't even belong to them. And that's what you have right now. If you're a taxpayer, you are responsible for $250,000 worth of this government debt.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
The one thing that you say that I always aspire to is bet on yourself.
I think I should write a new book on that between you and I. But I think that, to me, that should be the motto for today, moving forward in today's society. Bet on yourself. And there's so much opportunity, Don, so much. You see it. We all see it. There's so much opportunity. Everybody out there who's listening, don't be limited. There's so much opportunity. Just be creative, get outside the box, and you'll find an immense opportunity to become financially independent.
3 words that say volumes: bet on yourself. The Advocacy Group, Karl Schilling. Karl, thanks so much again.
Thank you, Don. Appreciate the time.